Welcome to Stride University. In today's tutorial, we are going to go over how you can update, kind of mass update a whole bunch of products, a single field or something in there. In this particular example, what we're going to do is we want to update what we call our reserve inventory. And this is the feature that allows you to set a reserve inventory level for products and say, hey, when this gets down to 1, I want it to say sold out online, because I don't want to have conflicts of someone bought it in the store versus online, and then have to try and figure that out. So we want all of our we're just going to go ahead and update that field. So in order to do that, we're going to go into our inventory module, and we're going to go into our products page. Now this feature sets the inventory level on the parent product level. So if you have product variants, it will set the reserve inventory for all of the variants in that. So just know that, just know that this is more for not variant products, but you can do it across all of them. So what we want to do is actually, we're going to first go to our list view, because I want to group this by our product category, because it's only a certain category that I want to update. So what I'm going to do, I want to update the office furniture category. So I'm just going to click this down and expand it, and then I'm going to just highlight all 45 of those. And you can see there's 45 here. It says, hey, 45 selected. I could select everything, but I don't want to update all of the other categories. If you have multiple categories that you want to select, you can pop all of them open and actually select multiple categories. See, this time it says 47, and that's 45 in this category, and then 2 down in this POS category. I actually don't want those 2, so I'm just going to click out of them for now. And at this point, we're ready to do our export. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go Action, Export, and it's going to bring up our dialog box. Now we want to update data. So there's this checkbox here, and we're going to say, hey, I want to update this. And you'll see these are the fields that we're going to export right now, and it doesn't have, I'm looking for the reserve inventory field. So I can just search that in this box and go ahead and add it over. Now I don't really need to update any of these other fields, so in order to just make things easier, I want to make sure and keep the name. I like to do that just so I can see, but really I don't need the internal reference. Oh, actually I do. We're going to bring that one back. That one's how I mark everything together. I don't need the responsible or product tags. I don't need the sales price, the cost, or the unit of measure. So right now I've got everything I need. So I'm just going to go ahead and export that. It'll pop out an Excel file, and so I can come into this Excel, and it should open up right here into your screen for you to see. I'm going to enable editing there, and then I want to change this reserve quantity to 2 on each of these, just to make sure. And so I'm just going to go ahead and copy that on down, and so now all those products will have a reserve inventory of 2. I'm going to save that, and if you wanted to save as, you could make sure to save it to where you remember how to upload or where to upload it from. And then we'll come back into this view, and we're going to just select all those out. It doesn't really matter. And now I'm going to go into my favorites, and I'm going to import records. So from here I can upload a file, and I'm going to grab the one that I just created, and it brings me to this upload page. Now the external ID is kind of like the unique identifier for every product. I normally am only going to say to upload the fields that you're going to update. So I'm not updating that one. I actually am. I'm not updating the default code or the name. I have to have the external ID because this is what links the product to the reserve inventory. But these other fields I'm not updating, so I'm going to leave them alone and not upload them. I'm going to go ahead and test this. Everything seems valid, so I'm going to go ahead and import that. And it says, hey, 45 records were successfully imported. So I want to make sure. I'm going to go here, grab one of these that I just updated. I'm going to go to sales, and there we are. My reserve inventory has been updated, and it went from 1 to 2. So now if someone were to go try and buy, so we have 30 units on hand. If they tried to buy 30, it would actually say there's not enough. They can only buy 28 online. So that's how that kind of works. You could do the same thing if you wanted to update product tags. You could export a certain amount of products, and then add tags to them, and it would be a very similar upload or download and upload process. You can do that with a lot of different things. Here, this is kind of a way to mass update products through the upload and download and upload portal. So, as always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us, and we hope you have a great day. Thanks.